what is a superfan? How would you define a superfan?
I think a superfan is someone that will really drive miles to see your show and that will follow everything that you do. The fans over the last 10 years have changed. So now with the social media platforms, a lot of these fans are creating fan pages for their favorite artists. And then you see that they live the life of the artist, basically. So they follow the artist in everything he does or she does. And I think these are the superfans.
Okay. Does anybody have like an add-on?
I would describe a superfan as somebody who goes beyond listening to the music and takes action that kind of increases an artist's earnings. So that might be through shows, it might be merch, it might be subscription, all the things that ultimately lead to the artist being able to make money off their art.
And yeah, I mean, me coming from the distribution side of things, we have very engaged fans, and we have fans that are streaming your music a lot. And I think that's typically the angle that I'm coming at things as a distributor. It's kind of funneling fan bases towards that niche that is the superfans. But I think mostly when people talk about superfans, they talk about those who will pay above and beyond or engage above and beyond what is required or what is normal. Like they'll buy the VIP tickets, they'll buy the colored vinyl, they'll buy the NFT, they'll join the Discord server, the Patreon subscription, whatever it might be that an artist is offering. And what we do as a distributor and also with Keturah as well with campaigning is you can kind of drill down into the fan base and find those most engaged fans, and out of that pool you can find those super fans.
For me, I feel like a super fan is almost like family, where like you build a community and family isn't always blood. So a super fan could be someone that's seen your journey rise for over a couple of months or years, or someone that has just found your music or found you as a personality. So that's how I would describe a super fan, like family.
Okay, so if you were to think of an artist that you were like, yeah, they have that connection with their audience, that connection with their fan base, really on point, who comes to mind? Because I know I have one, but I want you guys.
I would say Beyonce. Definitely. The Beehive, obviously we know they're crazy. The Renaissance film was just released. That's completely sold out. When she originally announced the album, and on the website they just had like examples of merch. It wasn't even at the actual merch designs, and they were all sold out as well. It's a super active fan base that will spend money, but also they've built their own fandoms, and they are obviously fiercely protective of Beyonce. So be careful what you tweet about Beyonce if you don't want the Beehive to come for you. So yeah, they're super plugged in, very, very passionate. I've gone a level above just like listening to the music and going to the shows. They're like really engaged and really invested in her success as an artist.
I think I would choose Grimes, and she, particularly with the stuff that she's doing, very forward-thinking in the tech space, and a lot of what I think about when I think about superfans in the digital sphere is I think NFTs, but also a lot of the emerging techs that Grimes is quite interested in as well, with AI. And actually, I think recently she was providing stems to her tracks for her fans to remix and create new songs out of. And that's like an extra level of engagement from a fan base that I think those are super fans, I would say. Those people that are creating something new and are really engaging, and there's a dialogue between the artist and the fan.
I was going to add, there's a DJ and producer called Uncle Waffles from South Africa, and I gave her first ever radio interview, and just seeing her journey over the last like 2-3 years and the community and super fans that she's created, one thing that a lot of us have in common is like every single super fan community has like its own name, whether it's the Beehive or the Wafflers or the Tigers, like everyone has their own super fan name. So yeah, Uncle Waffles would be there for me.
That's a really good choice. What about you, Faisal?
Well, I have a very good example of an artist that uses his fans to release his music. A very good friend, and I'm his music director. He's Saad Al-Mjarrad. It's a very big artist in the Arabic industry. And he uses his superfans to plan his releases. So he listens, he reads all the comments, he engages with his fans, and he really listens to the fans, what they want, what kind of songs they want to hear, when, where. And according to his data, he plans accordingly when and what to release.